Everyone, please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty, justice for all. Please be seated.
First, I would like to thank you for helping us celebrate the class of 2020 or 2020. Either way is a great accomplishment. We greatly appreciate the support of the County Commissioners, School Board, Superintendent Dr. Brad Rice, the district leadership team, and all of you, our students, families, and friends that made this a success through this difficult time. I would like to show a special appreciation to our faculty and staff members for reaching out with instructions remotely, making sure all of our students are receiving an opportunity for an education. Also going the extra mile for our students during this situation. I would like to share with you today about a group of graduates that was only possible because of your support. This was definitely a team effort through all the obstacles that students, parents, and faculty had to endure. I would like to thank you for making my second year at Meadowbrook Academy a good one. This has been a very memorable year. I would say that we all are a part of history. You taught me and showed me that students will never give up and continue even when you feel that you cannot go anymore. Why not us? This was our theme of the school year. Graduates, why not you? Why not you to be successful reaching each goal you set for yourself from this point in your life? We have all been challenged in many ways this year with COVID-19, but you have continued to strive to complete the task for graduation. Life will be full of peaks and valleys. You graduates have lived this and showed that you can be successful no matter what has been thrown at you. We have endured good times and we've endured bad times, but we've gotten through all of them together. Never be afraid of failing. Just make sure you learn from it. Never give up on yourself or your goals. Continue to keep pushing forward to complete the task at hand, just like you did this year graduating. Remember, this is only one successful chapter in your life. It will not be the last. Class of 2020 or 2020, I know you would take the opportunities you've had during your high school experience, the knowledge and the skills you've acquired, and the positive traits you possess, and continue to help reach your goals through your life. It is your time, graduates, to step up and be leaders. The world will not always be kind or fair or welcoming, but continue to look for ways to demonstrate high character and good work ethic, no matter what you choose to do. As you leave, remember the lessons that you have learned and prepare for the lessons that you're going to learn. Graduates, the path that you take will not all be the same, as you each have unique skills, strengths, and talents. Now, whether you're heading to another state, city, plan to stay close to home, may you continue to leave your mark. As graduates, you have made us extremely proud, and I have no doubt that you will continue to do so in the future. I would like to leave a quote with you from Arnold Palmer. He was a golfer. The most rewarding things in life are often the ones that look like they cannot be done. Keep pushing forward. Believe in yourself. You can be successful. Again, congratulations, Meadowbrook class of 2020 or 2020. Thank you.
Congratulations to the class of 2020. When I was the director of support services in Asheboro City Schools, we had a tradition of making t-shirts for our rising kindergarten class that we gave them at kindergarten screening in the spring. And I remember in 2007 walking into the superintendent's office and seeing one of those kindergarten t-shirts that said class of 2020. And that day I thought, I bet in 13 years the graduation speeches are going to be about the vision, having 2020 vision. Then we had a global pandemic this spring, and I'm sure that many graduation speeches will be about COVID-19 or coronavirus. I do think that both topics are appropriate for today. Winston Churchill once said, "Success is the ability to go from one failure to another with no loss of enthusiasm." And while a video commencement ceremony is not a failure, I'm sure it is a disappointment for many of the graduates and their families. You'll continue to have disappointments and, yes, failures in your lives. My advice is to not dwell on them. Have a vision and keep working toward your goals. And you'll learn that these disappointments are opportunities to learn how to cope, how to adjust, how to be flexible, and to provide opportunities for you to be successful in the face of adversity. I firmly believe that people who have failed and been disappointed truly enjoy success more than those that have had success their whole life and never been disappointed. Today may not be the celebration that you envisioned for the last 13 years, but don't let it diminish what you've accomplished, and certainly don't let it diminish what you can accomplish in the future. Congratulations once again to the class of 2020. Please keep in touch with us and let us know about your future successes.
Governor said you ain't go to school. Said you'll be out to the middle of May. Thought we'd be back before the end of the year, but there ain't no doggone way. In all my years in education, it's the strangest thing I've ever seen. The whole world shutting down all around us now, thanks to good old COVID-19. I wasn't sure if we would have a graduation. Then we finally received the green light. Let's all use universal precautions. Everything's gonna be all right. Well, I promise I'm not gonna shake your hand, so please don't you cough on me. We're all drowning in a bottle of hand sanitizer, but 6 feet between us is the key. As a present to you for receiving your diploma, I'm gonna give you a breathing mask. Wear it for the sake of those around you now. It isn't too much to ask. I cleaned every diploma with a Clorox wipe, so as not to cross-contaminate. Then I found out I had coronavirus. It's a little too late. Well, I figured out by now they would have a vaccine. Oh, vaccine. Don't want to celebrate your graduation, only to go into 14-day quarantine. in all my years in education. It's the strangest thing I've ever seen. The whole world's shutting down around us now, thanks to COVID-19. Thanks to COVID-19.
We shall now proceed with the conferring of the diplomas to the graduates. Ms. Hannah Hunter, our 2020-2021 Teacher of the Year, will be reading the names.
Chastity Elizabeth Ayers.
By the power vested in me, the North Carolina Board of Education, North Carolina Department of Instruction, and Stokes County School Board, I here pronounce you a graduate of Meadowbrook Academy. You may now turn your tassel.
Cassie Michelle Bailey.
By the power vested in me by the North Carolina Board of Education, North Carolina Department of Instruction, and the Stokes County Board of Education, I hereby pronounce you graduate of Meadowbrook Academy. You may now turn your tassel.
Brianna Janice Callahan.
Go ahead. By the power vested in me by the North Carolina Board of Education, North Carolina Department of Instruction, and Stokes County Board of Education, I hereby pronounce you a graduate of Meadowbrook Academy. You may now turn your tassel.
Damon Wesley Duncan, in absentia. Matthew Ryan Heath.
By the power vested in me by the North Carolina Board of Education, North Carolina Department of Instruction, and Stokes County Board of Education, I hereby pronounce you a graduate of Meadowbrook Academy. You may now turn your tassel.
Mariah Destiny Florano.
By the power vested in me, North Carolina Board of Education, North Carolina Department of Instruction, and the Stokes County Board of Education, I here now pronounce you a graduate of Meadowbrook Academy. You may now turn your tassel.
Gavin Lee Eaton.
Step right up. Step right there in the front. No, you go around. There you go. By the power vested in me by the North Carolina Board of Education, North Carolina Department of Instruction, and Stokes County Board of Education, I hereby pronounce you a graduate of Meadowbrook Academy. You may now turn your tassel. There you go.
Trinity Lynn Malone.
By the power vested in me by the North Carolina Board of Education, North Carolina Department of Instruction, and Stokes County Board of Education, I here now pronounce you a graduate of Meadowbrook Academy. You may now turn your tassel.
Ashley Rose Potter.
By the power vested in me by the North Carolina Board of Education, North Carolina Department of Instruction, and Stokes County School Board, I here pronounce you a graduate of Meadowbrook Academy. You may now turn your tassel. And walk that way.
Preston Lane Sneed.
By the power vested in me by the North Carolina Board of Education, North Carolina Department of Instruction, and the Stokes County Board of Education, I hereby pronounce you a graduate of Meadowbrook Academy. You may now turn your tassel.
Noah Wesley Sprinkle.
By the power vested in me by the North Carolina Board of Education, North Carolina Department of Instruction, and Stokes County Board of Education, I pronounce you a graduate of Meadowbrook Academy. You may now turn your tassel.
Shelby Noel Ward.
By the power vested in me by the North Carolina Board of Education, North Carolina Department of Instruction, and Stokes County Board of Education, I hereby pronounce you a graduate of Meadowbrook Academy. You may now turn your tassel.
Tabitha Ann Ward.
By the power vested in me by the North Carolina Board of Education, North Carolina Department of Instruction, and Stokes County Board of Education, I hereby pronounce you a graduate of Meadowbrook Academy. You may now turn your tassel.